Friday the 13th is considered to be the unluckiest day in the Gregorian calendar. It occurs when the 13th day of the month falls on a Friday, which happens at least once every year, but can occur up to 3 times in the same year. Friday the 13th occurs in any month that begins on a Sunday. Negative superstitions have been associated with the number 13 and Fridays themselves for centuries across a myriad of cultures. However, there is no definitive record of the two things being linked before the 19th century. It is most likely that people have put two particularly unlucky things together to make an extra unlucky day. The earliest possible connection to the two occurs in Christianity. According to the biblical tradition, 13 guests attended the Last Supper, being Jesus and his 12 apostles. One of these guests being Judas, who betrayed Jesus. Then the next day was Good Friday, the day of Jesus' crucifixion. The seating arrangement at the Last Supper is believed to have given rise to a Christian superstition that having 13 guests at a table was a bad omen, specifically that it was courting death. The earliest mentions of Friday the 13th are in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. In Henry Sutherland Edwards' 1869 biography of
Gioacchino
Rossini, a famous opera composer who died on Friday the 13th, Edwards states that, like so many Italians, he regarded Fridays as an unlucky day and 13 as an unlucky number. It is remarkable that on Friday the 13th he passed away. In 1907, Thomas W. Lawson's popular novel Friday the 13th was published and is thought to have largely contributed to the superstition. In the novel, a New York City stockbroker plays on the common superstitions of Fridays and the number 13 to create chaos on Wall Street and make a killing on the market. The fear of Friday the 13th is also called Frigatriscae decaphobia or Paraskevi-deca triophobia. Frigatriscae decaphobia comes from Frigg, the Norse goddess of wisdom, after whom Friday is named, and the Greek words triskaideka, meaning 13, and phobia, meaning fear. Paraskevi-deca triophobia is also derived from the Greek paraskevi, which translates to Friday, and decatria is another way of saying 13. According to a Stress Management Center and Phobia Institute in the United States, an estimated 17 to 21 million people in the United States are affected by a fear of this day. Some are so paralyzed by fear that they avoid their normal routines, including business, flying, or even getting out of bed. It's been estimated that around $900 million is lost in business on this day. Many studies have shown that Friday the 13th has little or no effect on events like accidents, hospital visits, or natural disasters. The Dutch Centre for Insurance Statistics states that actually, on average, fewer accidents and reports of fire and theft occur on Friday the 13th than on other Fridays, because people are preventatively more careful or just stay home. In Spanish-speaking countries, and in Greek culture, Tuesday the 13th is considered a day of bad luck, not Friday. And in Italian culture, Friday the 17th, and not the 13th, is considered unlucky. Here are some examples of Friday the 13th throughout history that weren't very lucky. In 1307, French King Philip IV gave an order to imprison and torture hundreds of crusaders. In 1939, bushfires tore through one of Australia's states, killing 36 people in one day, known as Black Friday. In 1940, Nazi Germans bombed Buckingham Palace. In 1964, the infamous New York murder of Kitty Genovese occurred. In 1970, there was a cyclone that killed more than 300,000 people in Bangladesh. In 1972, a plane crashed in the Andes, killing many, and survivors had to resort to cannibalism. In 1989, the stock exchange crashed. In 1996, the death of Tupac Shakur. In 2012, the Costa Concordia cruise ship disaster killed 30. And in 2029, it is forecast that an asteroid will pass by Earth, though it will do so safely.